What?
I don't like that. Is that what happens when I'm not here?
Sometimes. I'll say inexpensive and quick to make. Oh, it's still recording. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Veronica, and welcome into the Learning Lab. And in today's lab, I'd like to share with you this craft fair project idea that is relatively inexpensive and super quick to make. So come on in and let's get started. What I have here are two designs that I cut using my Cricut Maker. Yes, I finally did take the plunge, and so I have access to all kinds of goodness there. But instead of using that, I actually used a couple of images that came from the Hungry JPEG, one of my all-time fave sites for fonts, watercolors, glyphs, pictures, you name it. So if you've not gone to them, this would be an awfully good time to go. Now, this particular one, Simply Blessed, I think came from Cricut Access, but the Be Good or I Will Text Santa came from a Christmas bundle that I purchased from the Hungry JPEG. So let me share a little bit with you of what this is actually about. Now, this is an idea I had that had been brewing around in my head for a couple of years, actually when I first picked them up. And I was in Michael's at the end of the year before last, a couple of years ago, and they had these celebrated mini snack plates. And I know I bought two in this size, but I also bought the larger one, and for whatever reason I can't seem to find the larger one. But that is what I use to adhere my little phrases to. So what I'd like to do here is actually share one that I did. Okay, so I'd like to take a look at the one that I did in glitter vinyl, and I have to say that the vinyl that I used was the American Crafts glitter, and it just was not my friend. I struggled with it, and one of the words that went right across here did not cut very well, so I had to go back in because I wanted to put my Cricut to the test and make it cut something really tiny, and those words were small, and it actually struggled with it. So I went in and I used contour, and I isolated this phrase, and no matter, and this is what goes in between here. So it says family forever, for always, and no matter what. So I'm going to put in my "and no matter," and it's actually going to cover part of my letters. That is not by design for me. That was where I could get it so that my Cricut Maker could cut it and I could actually peel it away from the liner. So it's going to overlap just a wee bit on here, and actually I think that's going to be okay. We're going to put it right about there, and I'm just eyeballing this. Let's come in a little bit on that. Okay, great. And using my fingers just to rub it down, and then okay, let's come from the other side. It doesn't want to play nice. And I know this is because I'm having to go over this vinyl, but I am determined to make this work because I cut that and no matter, oh, a gajillion times, I'm sure. And this was the one time where the majority of my letters all came out fine, except I had to wrestle with the R, and I end up having to lift it off, cut it apart, and then put it back together just to remove that inside piece. Okay, and there we are. So, family forever, for always, and no matter what. And I guess that's probably appropriate for some families. So what I'd like to bring in are some other ones that I cut out because some of them were just so darling and cute, and I was having such a good time and needed to stop. So I have those that I've done, and here on my Cricut mat you can see where I have a couple of others. Let's get that in here. So I have this one. Now this one came from Cricut Access, and then this one, Fueled by Hot Chocolate and Christmas Cheer. Now this could have been layered in different colors. I could have done red hot with chocolate, Christmas green, whatever. I simply just didn't really want to do that on this. I thought if I'm putting it on a mug or something, I could definitely do that. So what I have here is some of the American Crafts transfer paper, and let's pick up this one. Now when I put this down, I put weeding boxes on it, and that's just where I put a square shape around all of these so that it would be easy for me to pick it up. And I think I just made a mistake there, but never mind, we can make it work. So I'm going to smooth that out, and then I'll start to lift up my image. And this vinyl was, let me think, I think this was some Cricut black vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Oh no, that's transfer tape. And here I'm just going to bring in another one of these. Let's move my mat off to the side. And just kind of, now the thing is it does have this little dot in the center, and it actually doesn't really bother me. So holding this kind of centered like, I'm going to get an idea of where everything needs to land. And because I'm not making these as plates to eat from, I'm putting them on top and suggesting that they be used as a decor item. So I'm having to turn this towards me because my angle with the camera right now is really weird. If you could only see. Now there is another one with this Christmas cheer, and instead of hot chocolate it says coffee. Another one says wine. I have a little bubble there. That was my fault from when I picked it up. And there's another one that says beer. And I think I'm going to cut that out of my Oracle so I can put it on some of those huge big mugs that I got from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. So let me make sure this is pressed down in there pretty good. And then we'll start to peel this off. Alright. About from down here. Yeah. Okay. Let's pull this in so I can get this lifted up. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of work it back and forth and check as I'm peeling to make sure everything is down. And if it's not, I'll just come and go back over it. So here's the deal with these. I got these at the end of the season, as I said, and I think I paid, y'all, and I kid you not, at that point they were like 80% off, I think, or 90% off. So it was something like 50 cents. I either paid 50 cents or I paid 75 cents for my boxes. And look at that. Beautimous, beautimous, beautimous. And just think, if somebody's in an office cubicle and they just want to put that up on a little stand in their cubicle, or I thought about you could put some glue dots right there and it would stick, or you could put a ribbon across it and hang it. But I mean, quick, fast, and cute. So since I'm here and I have to do it anyway, let's go ahead and do the Believe, Achieve, Succeed. Now this would be great for a cubicle. It would also be good for someone who's in college, needs a little inspiration, or your high schooler, you know, or your child's teacher, or even a professor. You know, those college guys need more love than what they get. And to get something like this, I think would be pretty cool. I love gifting to people. So here we go. Let's see if that's picked up. Looks like it is. No, not D. Come on, D. Get my L. I think I need to be at an angle. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, it picked up. All right, got it. And this is also where I use it to cut out my little, and no matter what, again, because I cut that so many times. Now, all of these have been washed down with an alcohol bath, so they're nice and clean. And they're just ready for me to adhere. And as you can see, you can reuse your transfer tape, as long as it's doable and you haven't, you know, killed it too badly. Let me check this one, just to be on the safe side. So more of my overhang is going to be on the left. I'm going to try to drop it in the center, so it's equidistant around, and I think I made it. Yeah, buddy. This I could sit and do all day and just crank out as many of these as I possibly could. These came 12 to a pack, and then there's a larger plate, and I want to say it had 12 too, and I know I have those. They are somewhere in all my Christmas stuff. I have about 7 craft boxes labeled Christmas, and I tried to divide them out by cards, by stamping materials, by paper, by vinyl, by rub-ons, by ribbons, embellishments. I even did my dies that way, embossing folders. Some of them I pulled from my normal stash and put in with my Christmas ones. So let's see if we can get this one peeled off. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Inexpensive and quick. These weed really easily. Doesn't take a whole lot to get it done in here. I am just going to save my transfer paper, put it right back on there because I can use that again. So here is what I have completed. I think they are precious. Now again, you can do these in different colors of vinyl. You can do some glitter, you can do some holographic ones, mix them in, whatever it takes. So I thought these were quick, easy, simple to make, and I think you can get a lot of bang for your buck. I would actually probably sell these for like $3 or $4. Yeah, they're cute. And they're small and they're lightweight. You don't have to worry about breaking it. Now, the one thing I thought about, because I could do these, they do give you suggestions for color. And I think this Simply Blessed was for fall. And it was orange and kind of a brown. But I thought, what if I took a napkin and decoupaged that, or Mod Podged it to the back? What do you guys think? Would it take away from it? Would it add to it? Do I need a design that's a little more simple? But I didn't think it would compete with the black lettering that was on there. And so that was one reason why I was looking at that. And the other thought is if I just do something white on the back, and that would make it really stand out, or just leave it like it is. And you could put these on the wall in your home, so whatever color your wall color is, it'll just blend right in. I think these are cute, 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 cute. So if you can find some of these mini snack plates at Michael's, get them. Put you some vinyl sayings on them. Sell them at your craft fair. $3, $3.50, $4, whatever you think you can get for them, and you'll make a lot of money on them, and it won't take you that long to do it. The more I look at these, the more the ideas are just exploding inside of my head. You could do this as an entire collage on your wall. They don't all have to be straight up and down like this. You could actually turn some on an angle and put your saying going that way. Maybe put a photo in that one. Turn this one. I am just, yeah, my mind is going here of all the different possibilities to be creative there are with these little plates. You can go in and probably get them now with a coupon, or you can wait until after Christmas and get them for about $1 the way I did. Either way, I think it's worth the splurge to go ahead and spend $3. Get these, do some creating, hand them out as gifts to your family and friends for a little inspiration. All of those nice quotes are out there. Now, I am not designing mine to be used as something to eat off of, because if I did, I would have reversed the image and then I would have adhered it here on the back. I don't want these to be eaten off of. I just want these to be enjoyed for the little design that they are. As always, thank you for joining me in the Learning Lab. Please be sure to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com. Until then.